Hi everybody, it's Jennifer at Studio J Company. Happy Saturday. Welcome in. As you pop in, say hi. Let me make sure I can see your comments. I'll get you pulled up over here because we all know I either see it there or I see it here, but hopefully I'll see you somewhere. So we're going to pick our winner of the goodie bag. I have a little goodie bag that I made up for the paint party kits that are going out. Let's see. Here we are. Make sure the volume's down. We don't want to hear it double. So I'm going to wait for people to pop in, and then we'll start. I also have my Walmart haul. I went to Walmart and I got Christmas stuff. I grabbed some things. I had Greg with me, so of course he's like, just get it and think about it at home, because he wanted to get home and watch football. So I just loaded up the buggy. So I'm going to show y'all what I picked out, because I think I'm going to change the theme on my Christmas tree this year. I don't know what this theme would be called, but I just walked by these pieces and I was like, oh, those are so pretty. So I grabbed them. So I'm going to show y'all those. And I think I'm going to do a little snowman craft. This is one of the new winter pieces in my, I don't know if this is in my shop yet. I didn't see it when I looked. It was in my pop-up sale, so I might need to add this to my shop. But we're gonna paint this adorable snowman. But we are going to pick our winner. So if you ordered the paint party kit, this is for the paint party that's coming up Tuesday, October 28th, 6:30 p.m. Isn't it cute? Look, sugar and spice. Although it's backwards to y'all. It's not backwards, I promise. Sugar and spice. So if you ordered this yesterday, there's still time to order it. But anybody that ordered yesterday is going into this drawing. And I made up a cute little, it's just a random goodie bag. But it's got, I only used really 3 colors on here. Red, white, and then the brown. And I lightened my brown a little bit with some white so that my rolling pin will be a little bit lighter. But now I also did a metallic copper on my cookie cutter. And I said I don't have a full bottle of that to send somebody. But you're going to get the red, brand new bottle of the Tuscan Red. I love this red. The gingerbread color, which is milk chocolate. It's like a golden dark brown. A bottle of white. Let's see. And I don't have these on mine, but these would be super cute to embellish it with. All kinds of little, and you might use it for another project too. And then a chip brush, because I used that to kind of do my messy flower, you know, all the little white powder stuff. So I'm gonna throw one of those in there because I have a gazillion of them. Hey Melissa, hey Cindy, hey Melinda, hey y'all. I hope y'all are having a great weekend. It is so pretty here. It is so gorgeous. I just want to be outside. The weather is amazing. Of course, it's gonna be in the 80s again next week, so I'm just enjoying this weekend. All right, so I only see like 7 eyeballs up there. So, hi Carly. I'm gonna wait. Let me see if it at least gets up a few more, and then we'll do our little spin. I have all the names, all the people that ordered this kit yesterday are in the little raffle spinner, the raffle wheel. And I'll spin, pick one, and then I want to show y'all the stuff I got at Walmart. And then I'm going to do a little craft. But I figure I'll show you the stuff from Walmart so I can kind of put it out of the way before I start painting. So, let me see. I'm trying to see, these numbers look different on each one. So, let me move all this out of the way. This is going to be so cute. I messed this one up, so I thought I'll keep it and I'll paint it as an example. What happened, if I mess stuff up, if it's not too terrible, I'll keep it. But I can't sell, I don't want to sell it to somebody messed up. But the only thing that happened was his little face, it was, see how it etched the little starburst, the little star, you know, the little sparkle there. It was supposed to etch his face also. And really it's fine with me, but it cut out his nose. But I'm just going to glue it in place because I got the little nose right there. So it came with a nose. You're supposed to put one on top, but we'll just pop that one in and then pop. You got this one and I got this one. It wasn't supposed to cut one of them out, but he'll still be fine. So I'm going to paint him. So let's see. Okay, let's see if we can get a few more people in. If y'all don't mind, sprinkle this out. Maybe get some people in here. I hate to do it. Of course, you know, whoever wins, if they're not here, they'll probably catch the replay. I'll tag them because I want to find out if they want me to include like some silver or some copper with their. I'll just put it in a little paint pot like this for their cookie cutter. That little cookie cutter right there. Isn't that cute? Hey, Debbie. How are you? Okay. While we're on here, I do want to remind you the Countdown to Christmas boxes. If you're not familiar with those, I started doing a Countdown to Christmas box, and they're limited time, but they're at a good bundle price. It's we started out with the Frosty Friends box. It had 3. Well, you could get 4 or a 6-pack, but it had snowman ornaments and it had polar bear ornaments. They were adorable. Then we had, I don't even remember. There's so many, but now they're only there for 2 weeks, and then I release new boxes. So I want to show you the 2 boxes real quick while we're waiting. 2 boxes that are current. So if you want to get these, they're $20 a box. Now they're unpainted. You'll paint them yourself. But let me just show you that there's just 2 boxes, and these have 4 ornament kits each. But these make great gift tags, and you can write on the back like with a Sharpie marker and use that as your gift tag. And the person that gets it keeps this, and it's a keepsake. Or you could tape a gift card to it and give it to somebody. Hey, y'all. Hey, Megan. I just saw you pop up. Hey, everybody. If I missed you popping in, hello. I do go back and watch the replays, so if you say hi, I'll know you were here. Let me just show you real quick. This is called the Winter, I think it's called Winter Favorites. I think. It's the Countdown to Christmas box, but it's currently in my shop. But look, you get the mittens. Look how stinking cute these are. I didn't paint these all to match because I thought if you use them as gift tags, they're not all going on one tree. But look, you get the mittens. You get the hot cocoa. Super cute. You get the ice skate. These are all my favorite little winter themes. And then you get a snowman with little earmuffs. Okay, that's the Winter Favorites box. This box is available through the 15th of this month, and then it retires. Okay. This one, if you like vintage stuff, this is cute. This is called the Vintage Country Christmas box. And it's also 4 ornament kits, but it's quilt patterns, but Christmas quilts. You get the Christmas tree. I love that one. You get the little star. I use the napkin to decoupage this one. Then you get like the checkerboard. And this one's kind of like a tic-tac-toe kind of thing. Isn't that cute? So they're like Christmas quilt patterns. So both of these boxes are available in my shop through the 15th. Then they retire, and then 1, 2, 3. There'll be new boxes released on the 16th. Wait, what's today? Yeah, the 16th. I couldn't remember. And then those will be good through the end of the month. And then on the 1st, new boxes. So it's been fun. It's been fun because we do each box has a different theme. Okay. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do the wheel. I'm going to turn it around so y'all can see it. So what we're doing is we're picking from yesterday. Whoever ordered this yesterday, you can still order it. But if you ordered yesterday, your name went into this drawing to win this Craft Supply goodie bag that's going to go in your box. Okay, let me pull the raffle up. Okay, so I took a picture of it, or a little real video of it, but this is the, sorry about the ring light there. Now watch, as soon as I hit it, it's going to pop up on an ad. I know it always does. Hey, Diane. Okay, so I'm going to, let me hit it. It's going to start spinning, but it's probably going to pop up an ad first because I don't pay for this. It's the free version. Okay, so are y'all ready? Yep, let's see. Start raffle. Here we go. Oh, it didn't. Okay, so it's going to start spinning. Wait, tap to begin raffle. Okay, here it goes. It's going to say the name up at the top. Okay, what's it? It says first winner. We're only picking, I only have one bag, so it's one winner. The winner is Kim Manley. So I didn't see her pop in here. So Kim, if you watch this on replay, just message me. Let me know if you want some silver or copper for your cookie cutter, and I'll pop a little pot of it. Okay, finish. Okay, so congratulations, Kim. Hey, Patricia. So Kim won the little goodie bag. Okay, but you can still order this kit. It's still available. The paint party's not until the 28th. Okay, so now, let's see. Let me get y'all pulled back up. Okay, now I'm going to show y'all my Walmart haul because I found some really good stuff. I got to show you this wreath. Let me get Facebook. There it is. Okay, here we go. Jump back over here. Ouch. Hey, Patricia. All right, so let me show you the wreath first because it's kind of big. It is, I think it was like $17, which was a very good price for how big this is. And I was looking at it yesterday. It's like a double ring of greenery, but it's like mixed greeneries. I'm going to scoot this back a little bit because it's not going to be enough room. Hold on. Let me scoot y'all back just a bit. I got my other stuff down here that I want to show y'all. I did find a tree. I was telling them last night I was looking at trees. Okay. And now, look, I bought, a couple weeks ago, Walmart is carrying the brand My Texas House. It was an influencer that started her own line, and Walmart's carrying it. And I bought one of her wreaths, and it was like $30-something. And then I saw this in there yesterday. This is Walmart's brand, like Holiday Time or whatever their little name for it is. And it's half the price. And I held them side by side, and I took that other one back. But y'all look at this. Look how full this is. And it's got a mixture. It's got some of the little pine cones, but they're almost like, these are the traditional, you know how they feel. And then some of these feel more rubbery. And then there's like this kind. But look on the back, hold on. Can you see it's a ring, it's two layers. It's one wreath, but the way they layered it is so plush or lush or whatever you want to call it. It's so thick. But isn't it pretty? This is a 24-inch. I got the matching garland too. But this was $17. And it's just the Walmart brand. Like, not great value. But you know, their Christmas stuff says holiday. Here, I'll show you. I got the, yeah, holiday time. See that? I got the matching garland too. I don't remember how much this was, but it was a really good price. So I think I grabbed two of these. I grabbed two wreaths. I grabbed two of these. But then I went back this morning. I was going to go last night. Greg was like, I'm not going out. So we went back this morning, and I got a tree. I was still trying to think on it, and he wanted to get home, so he just threw one in the buggy, and I think I like it, so I'm not going to open it yet. I'm going to think about it some more. I have to overthink everything, you know. Hey, Jessica. So anyway, I got the matching garland. Y'all, this is gorgeous. I just can't get over how, I mean, I don't have it fully fluffed out. I'm going to play around with it. Maybe put a bow or something like that on it. Let me put that over there. Okay, I'm going to show you a couple of things. I'm probably going to go back by myself. Okay, now, I just grabbed her because she was gorgeous, and I love this angel. Is she not pretty? She looks like wood, but she's not wood. Isn't she pretty? She reminds me of, I can't remember the line. Seems like Hallmark and all them used to carry it. It was something Willow. It was, they made all the little figurines, but I think they were like porcelain or something. But I got her. She was like, I don't know, $10, 9 something. Is she pretty? I'm gonna put her probably on my fireplace mantle. I might put her on the little bookcase where I have my mom's little urn. I have a little urn and a picture, so I might put her by that. I was like, she's so pretty. Greg's like, get her. Let's go. Okay, so I got that. Okay, so I just got one of each of everything that I bought. I think I might do this theme. It's not really a theme, I guess. I don't know what it is. I just walked by this section and all of them caught my attention. All the little pieces. It's something with the design. So they're like felt, wool. What are they? I don't know what they are. I got like, I don't know, I got like 2 or 3 of everything. But I got these. Oh, and I didn't bring the balls, but I got the flocked, or like the faux velvet looking balls, which I know I can make those, but these were, I got like the bright red ones, and I got like this sage green color. They're so pretty. So I went ahead and bought some of those, but I got this star, and then there's a heart like this. I just thought it was so pretty with that bright pop of red. Got a couple of those. I got this one. They're all like that wool felt. I think that's what it's called. Like this one. I got a few of these. Now he was considered a jumbo ornament. I guess you could not put him on the tree, but I went ahead and got 3. And he's cute because he's got some of the same patterns on him, the little designs. Hey, Peggy. Okay, and then I got this one. I don't know what this theme would be called, but they all just kind of caught my attention. These are really pretty. We could make some of these. We could easily make these with some pretty papers. Just cut out the shape. You can even do it with cardboard. We got the deer. Is she pretty? She's got little beads. Hold on, sorry. Got the deer. And there's a squirrel. But she's pretty, so little squirrel. Hey, Carla. Okay. And then I got the angel. She would be easy to make too. Look at that. It's just a bead. You could make some cardboard wings and then jute. And then do a little halo. But I got a few of her. And then this one, this is the only one that's really breakable. So I thought it was pretty. This one's ceramic. Isn't that pretty? I just thought they were all pretty. And I want to look around at ribbon, but I grabbed this one. I love plaid ribbon at Christmas time, so I just grabbed like 3 of these. I don't know. If I don't figure out what I'm going to do with them, I'll take them back. But I thought that was really pretty. And then these are my favorite ornament hooks. They're like 97 cents a pack. And I always buy like a ton of them. Because I love them. They're so pretty. They're curly. All right. So I got those things. Let me see. Is that everything? Oh, and I got that. I was saying yesterday, I got a church, a wooden church, at Hobby Lobby. I'll show y'all that. I got it over here too. So that's the theme I think I'm gonna go with on my big tree. Which I bought a new one. So the viral TikTok tree from last year or the year before, I'm gonna try to sell mine. I hope. Greg's gonna be like, now what? Now we have another tree to store. I had to have it. I'm sure I'll find somebody around here. Okay, this is the church I got. And I was like looking, I was like, I could make something like that. And he's like, when do you have that? Isn't that pretty? It was like, let's see, it was $17.99, so it was $9 because it was 50% off. Isn't that pretty? I love churches. I love white, snowy churches. So I'm going to put that somewhere in my living room. I just thought it was so pretty. We're hanging these like French door. They're actually bifold doors, but they look like French doors because they have the frosted glass. We're hanging those on our dining room because we're turning our dining room, because we have a breakfast room. We never use our dining room. So we're turning our dining room into a study. And I want to put, because nobody wants to see a computer. So I want to put those doors, but there's an entry from the kitchen and an entry from the living room. So it's going to be like double doors because it's a wide doorway. Both of them are. So the Christmas tree goes right there at that corner. So it's going to be a really pretty backdrop for the Christmas tree. So I've always hated it because the Christmas tree would be there and then there's the dining room. And I never really use my dining room. So I'm hoping it's going to look pretty. All right, so I got that. And then speaking of the paint party, I got me some more Rub and Buff. I have not had Rub and Buff for years because I let mine dry out and I never bought any more. I bought these 2 Christmas scrapbook paper pads. I'm gonna put one, they're really cute, Christmas papers. You can see those. I'm gonna put one on the Plinko board. I think I'm going to put both on the Plinko board. I was going to do one on the Plinko board and one as a Crafters Challenge in my private group prize, but I might wait and see how many people enter the Crafters Challenge, because if it's only like 2 or 3, I don't know. I'll probably do something different, maybe a kit or something. And I bought this pom-pom garland. Really, I bought it because it was so cheap. It was $2.99 and it was 50% off of that, so what, $1.50, $1.49, something like that, $1.48. But I always need white pom-poms and I don't have them, so I'll probably end up cutting this. But I thought it'd be fun to make like a gingerbread garland or something for my look, because I do like a gingerbread type theme in my kitchen on that tree, so I'll probably use it for that. Okay, I think that's everything I got. Other than the tree, I couldn't drag that up here. It's a huge box. So, what do y'all think? So, I think I'm gonna craft this Frosty. It's one of the little signs that was in my pop-up sale. Now it comes with an easel, but this size also fits in if you have the interchangeable frames that I have. Oops. Like this. I've got my fall one in here right now, my pumpkin spice season. But it comes with, it has a little hole in the back, and you just push it with your thumb, and your sign pops out, and you can just change it out with another sign, which we're gonna do Frosty. So I'm gonna decorate this one and put it in. Oops. Back out. Okay, so we're gonna decorate this one. I've been dying to paint one of these, but I think I'm gonna do it like in pinks, different colors. I have a sample photo of one, and I want to do it like that instead of doing the traditional like blues and all that stuff. So let's just decorate him. Hey, Chrissy. Hey, Sharon. Hey, y'all. Let me get y'all straightened out here. Okay, can y'all see right here? Okay. You think it's all awesome? I thought so too, and I really wanted to look at the ribbon more, but yeah, I have to go by myself to do that. I'll just go without him. Okay, so let's paint. So if you got this, I'm curious if you if you got this kit, if you paint it, send me a picture. I'm curious to see how you do yours, because there's so many ways you could do it. But I think I'm gonna go with that pink look. Pink and red. I bought a new pink, hot, bright pink at Hobby Lobby yesterday. It's deco art. It's called Strawberry. This one, look how bright that is. Isn't that pretty? Kind of wanna, I might do it on here and then dry brush it, because I don't want it quite that bright. But I do want to use this. Okay. So let's see what we can do here. I am going to give it a base coat of white, because I always do that. I swear I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my paint colors. Like, I've been trying to find the copper. I just used the copper, and I don't know where I put it. Oh, white. Got Kim's little bag here. I don't want to use her white. Hey, Wanda. Okay, I'm going to just do a quick, this is almost empty. A quick base coat of white on the parts that aren't, see where it's etched, where the design is etched? All that's going to be covered, like even the word Frosty. I've got the letters for that. So I'm just going to do a base coat around all this. You'll still see. He's going to be so cute. As I was walking out of Walmart, well, I did they have the, on their app, they have the scan and go. Sam's Club has it too, where you can just, if you've got the app on your phone, you can scan the barcode and it'll add it to your cart, and you can add all the stuff in your cart and check out, but you still have to go up to the register just to finalize it, because you have to scan the little barcode thing on the register, and then you pay. Well, Greg's not feeling well, so he grabbed NyQuil, which I don't think NyQuil works. I hate NyQuil. But anyway, it was like, must show ID. So I was like, oh, great. That's going to hold me up. So I had to wait for a girl to come over and, you know, check my ID so I could buy the NyQuil. And then she goes, oh, you're just skipping over Halloween and Thanksgiving, going right to Christmas. I said, well, no, I mean, I want to go ahead and get it, because if I wait, it won't be here, you know? I mean, I'm not ready to put it up yet. Well, I mean, I'm ready, but I'm not going to put it up yet. But I know if I don't get it, everything, you have to get it right when they put it out or it's gone. So And then as I was going out the door, another lady, the Christmas tree is huge. I mean, it was in a huge box. And I was pushing out the buggy and she said, "Christmas tree already?" Or something like that. It's not even Halloween. I was like, calm down. It's okay. So, I'm excited. And I am going to do my best to wait till November to put up my tree. But I don't know, the temptation, I might be like, oh, I'll just put it up. I won't decorate it, I'll just put it up. Is anybody else like that? Hey, Lois. Hey, Becca Lane. Let me get y'all pulled back over here. Oh yeah, Diane, Patricia lost. We did a craft at the private group last night, and it said, this is terrible. It says, life is short, eat cake. And Patricia says she lost the word is. So I was like, it's okay. It'll sound like it's from China. Life short, eat cake. I don't know if she thought that was funny or not, but Patricia, I can look at it. I might be able to cut you another is, just the is, and I'll stick it in your box that you've got going out. Some of these kits, everything is like separate, and then every now and then you'll get one that you cannot ungroup it. There's an ungroup button, and you can touch it so that you can like just use bits and pieces or move pieces around. But every now and then I'll get one that the designer did something where I cannot ungroup it at all. But I think that one, I can cut just the word is. It's, you know, so small. I can tuck that in there. So if you haven't glued it on anything yet, hold off for that. And you can put it on anything. You don't have to put it on the little plaque that it came with. You want to put it on a frame, or that'd be cute to put it on a frame somehow, and then maybe put a picture of somebody on their birthday having cake. That'd be cute. But it says life is short, eat cake. I'm gonna show you mine. I used joint compound on the word, on the top of the word cake, and put sprinkles, and I don't know, let me see. I went a little overboard with some polka dots. This is an example one I did. It says life is short, eat cake. And I did like hot fudge and like pink and all that. And I wanted to do something different last night, but I think the polka dots are a little too much for me. I did the, see the sprinkles on top of the letters, cake. Life is short, eat cake. Hey, I guess, I feel like I gotta sneeze. Oh, excuse me. But, and I haven't decided if I'm going to, I wanted to do some cherries on it, but I couldn't find my little half wooden beads, you know, the little half beads. I'm trying to find those. Life short, eat cake. I can hear them saying that. Like when I go to the nail salon. Life short, eat cake. I hope that's not rude that I'm not making fun of nobody. But that is how it sounded. So, I think it'd be cute. It would be a conversation piece. Your friends would be like, what? It's like a fortune cookie. Okay. I don't know why I'm going back over this. I'm not keeping this white. So, all right, I got a simple little white. I'm not worried about where the snowman parts are going to go. So, I'm going to leave that like that. I know we missed you. It was mostly me and Patricia most of the night. And then, like, Kim and Cynthia and Sarah. A few people were popping in there late. Let's see, who popped in? Somebody popped in from the their California trip. Said they were going to a football game. And then that was all we heard from them. So I can't wait to see more pictures. Okay, I'm just doing a white base coat on all these pieces. Really not totally necessary, but I just feel like your colors pop better if you got like a primer base coat. But that's just me. Okay, got my white on there. And if you came in late, I'm keeping this one because it was supposed to etch his face or score his face, and I accidentally forgot to change it and it cut it. But I've got all the pieces, like the nose that goes in there, so I don't think you'll be able to tell. I don't think it's gonna be a problem. It'll be just fine. So his little face is going to stay white, so I'll probably do an extra coat on there. And his body. You could leave his body, he's going to have little buttons down the front. You could leave it white, you know, as a snowman, or you could paint it. You could paint him, or you could decoupage him a little. Oh, you could decoupage a little sweater. You know what? I think I've got a cute paper right here under me. A little winter paper with snowflakes. We could decoupage him a little sweater. What do you think? That might be fun. Some people have a life. We don't. We don't go anywhere. It was like pulling teeth to get him to go to Walmart. But I kind of like to go by myself anyway. But I knew if I was going for a big tree, I wanted somebody to help, so. Or at least help carry it. That is the cutest little face. All right, so let that dry. Let me look at this paper real quick. If I fall off this little stool, that would be hilarious, right? Because it started tilting. Okay, I have this, it's called Blue Christmas. It's just a pad from last year from Michaels. But let me see. I think, you know, they're all blue. I was kind of hoping for something in pinks. But let me see what they got. Wait. You know, I could... I feel like I got last month when I bought the paper pad for the paint party giveaway. I am almost positive I bought two because I was like, I knew I would want one. Hang on 1 second. May have, I don't know which one it is, but I may have one of those Christmas pads, Christmas paper pads. Hold on 1 second, let me look. Let me get over here. Give me 1 second. I would have stuck it over here. Oh. No. Oh, let's see. You know what I'm gonna do? It wasn't. It was the Country Roads. That's the one. Cynthia won this in the. I think it was Cynthia won this in the on the Plinko game last month. So you know what I might do? I might just go back and get another one of these. Keep one for myself because this has lots of pinks. Oh my gosh. That's what I'm going to do. Y'all, these are half price at Hobby Lobby. So $4.99. You get them for $2.50. And it's got 48 sheets in it. Yeah, that's what I'm going to put this one back in that bag. And I'll just go back and buy another one of these. I'll buy another one. Hey, Giselle, how are you? For your box challenge, I have a couple of boxes. I'm wanting to craft. I want to make something out of one. Greg keeps telling me I need to make a box for our gazebo. He hung a TV down there. It's got like a cover on it and everything. He's like, you need to make a box for the remote, and then the fan in the gazebo has a remote. He said, you really need to make a box to keep these in. And I was like, okay, I have a lot of cigar boxes. So I thought maybe I could make over one of those so it, you know, it'll close and everything. So I might do that. But it could be any kind of box. Y'all look how pretty these are. Oh, it's cute. That one has like little snow globes. Merry Christmas. Christmas lights. Oh, pretty ornaments. That one's really pretty. Santa. Snow globes again. Oh, that one's pretty with mistletoe. Oh, I like that. Snowflakes. That one's kind of like gingerbread pink. Trees and house. I really like, that would be a cute sweater, maybe. Either that or the plaid. Let me see. We're going to give him a little sweater. That would be cute too. Here. Maybe the plaid. What do y'all think? A plaid sweater? Plaid or floral? I am doing pink, so it could be kind of girly. Oh, these are so cute. With a mistletoe. Oh, the mistletoe might be a cute background for something else. I think I'm gonna do plaid. Okay. So all I'm gonna do is just trace the little body part that has the button markings on it. I'm gonna trace this on here. You like floral and you like plaid. Okay. You like floral too? No, no. Oh my goodness. I like them both. I like them both. Hold on. Let me hold them both here. Let's see. Let's get everybody's opinion. We've got plaid and we've got floral. We're going to do a sweater on the snowman, but it's going to have, I may not do a pink background. I may pull out one of these other colors, you know, but it's still going to be kind of girly. So what do you think? A snowman sweater, plaid or floral? I have to remember that this has a delay, so it's over here. It's just now me showing y'all the first two. So plaid. I got 2 plaids and 2 florals. Patricia and Diane like the floral. Lois and Jessica like the plaid. What y'all think? All right, the next one I see will be the tiebreaker. Floral or plaid for the snowman sweater? You like both. You're not helping me. I like both too. I mean, they do coordinate, but he's only wearing one sweater. If he was wearing pants, no. I think my mom told me once, you don't mix florals and plaids, Jennifer. I think I don't like a floral top and little plaid shorts when I was younger. I was like, but I like them both. Okay, somebody that hasn't voted yet. Half and half. No. They do go together. Okay, Lynn said plaid. So we're going to stick with plaid. We can always do another one in this. Because there is another, there's 3 snowman signs. And they match the snowman ornaments that were in the Frosty Friends box. There's the one that says Burr, and he's got a little stick arm. And there's the one that says Winter. He's just got a scarf. And then, oh, you know what we could do? Since we like both? We'll do his hat has a little piece that goes across there. So we'll do the other one in that. So we'll use both. So hold on. Do we want to do the sweater or the... Okay, I'll do the sweater floral because he doesn't have a scarf, or I do a plaid scarf, but we'll do the hat. We'll do the hat with the plaid little brim, whichever it is. All right, we're gonna do that. So we're gonna use both. See, I can't make decisions. It's just too hard. All right, so that's what we're gonna do. And it's gonna be perfect. It's gonna be so cute. Out on the floor now. So cute. All of these really go together. the whole pad kind of coordinates, so it'll be so fun. Oh, my Frosty Friends ornaments that has the same design. I tried to paint a striped sweater, and it didn't come out that great. My stripes were a little uneven. So I don't know why I didn't think to just decoupage it, because this is so much easier. Okay. No, it's so cute. Okay. Mod Podge. Brush. So is it feeling like fall where you live? Because it felt like fall this morning. Well, I think the whole weekend it's supposed to feel like fall here. But then next week it's going to be in the 80s again. That's why everybody's sick. Callie is sick. Greg's like, I think I'm getting what Callie had. And I was like, it's this weather. The weather change gets you. No, it gets me every year. Hey, Lori. Thank you for sprinkling. Thank you so much. Are you having beautiful weather? I know you're in Georgia too. But you're really far from me. We are like on opposite ends. I'm like an hour from Auburn, Alabama, so I'm on that corner of Georgia. So that's going to be the little brim, the brim on his hat. And this is a thicker paper. It's like cardstock. So it holds up pretty well when you decoupage with it. All those corners. Drizzling rain some, but love the Really? We don't have any rain. I thought Greg said it was supposed to rain, but it never did. But yeah, this morning it was so cool. We went out on the porch and had coffee, and the dogs were just laying in the sun. It was really nice. All right, there's that. So, all right, let's see. Now he's also got a little bird and greenery that's going to go up on his hat. So, let's see. He's got snowflakes, and then he's got the letters that spell out Frosty. So I'm going to separate all this. Paint these. Like I said, I accidentally cut out his nose, but I'm going to, and it comes with a nose, so I'm going to just glue those in place when I get it on there. Okay. Let me see, where's my, here we go. All right, so that's going to go there. That's going to go there. I'm going to sand it off too. I'm just going to lay it out for a second. There. Yeah, I'm still going to do a pink background, because this isn't too much pink. There's his body, his little round part of his body. Yeah, okay. All right, so I'm gonna do a pink background. I'm gonna do this strawberry, which is super bright, but then I'm gonna dry brush over it to soften it up. So it's not gonna be this like neon looking pink when we're done. But we're gonna see what happens here. What was that? This color is so pretty. It's called Strawberry. It's Deco Art. I like the Deco Art paints. And they are cheaper at Hobby Lobby. These were like 99 cents each. I think they're like $1 something. I want to say $1.69 or something like that at Michael's. Maybe not that much, but they were a lot cheaper at Hobby Lobby. Okay, like I said, it's going to be very bright at first. You just got to trust the process. I like to dab it on. And we'll see how light, after I dry brush it, we'll see how light it is, and then decide what color to do the word Frosty. So what color to do the letters. Because I was going to do red, but now I don't know how light this is going to be. This first coat is kind of splotchy. And I'm skipping this part here because the snowman layer is going to go over that. There's a little line there in the middle. Okay, let me dry this. It's starting to like lift off because it's wet. You're getting rain too, Diane? We are not getting any rain, knock on wood. Not yet. Got a little drop more. Okay. Whew. The This is bright. Okay, so we are going to dry brush over it. All right, so I'm going to, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and do his nose. And should we do a red bird or a blue bird? There's a little bird sitting on top of his hat. Y'all think we should do red or blue? What do y'all think? It's got some little holly berries. And some hearts. So cute because the little hearts go on top of the snowflakes. It's going to be so cute. Bluebird, Patricia. I think if we do a bluebird, it'll stand out really good because there's no other blue in here. Might do like a light blue on the edges of the snowflakes. His extra nose because I accidentally cut it out. Okay. You know, I thought I had heard that there was like, I don't know, like a tropical storm or a hurricane or something that was going up the East Coast. And then I thought the Carolinas was going to be getting like some bad storms, but that was like a week or so ago. I never heard anything else about it. Okay. All right, so I got my snowflakes and his little buttons. And then Frosty. All right, we got the bird. All right, we're gonna do green for the greenery. I got a new bottle of, I got holly green. We're gonna use that. That's perfect because we're painting holly, I guess. Brand new. Okay. Y'all know I cut my makeup wedges down like every time I use them. After they dry, I cut off the little end that I use until I just can't cut it off anymore. Just keep going till I have to throw it away. Okay. It's bright too. I'm gonna dry brush that too. Anytime something's really, really bright, if you dry brush it a little, it just kind of softens everything. You could use some rain in Oklahoma. I feel like it hasn't rained here in a while, but I don't like when it storms because our dogs, we have one dog, Cooper, he's on medication for it, but even with the medication, his anxiety is through the roof. It's so hard. All right, for the blue, let's see. Where's my... I'm gonna do... I'm looking for Blue Bonnet, which is like my all-time favorite blue. Oh. Hang on, I think it's over here. Hold on 1 second. Blue Bonnet. Okay. Orange. Okay. All right, I'm gonna do the bird, the bluebird in Blue Bonnet. It's an apple barrel color. Yeah, one that parks at it. Yeah, I mean, it's almost like he knows before it even starts. And he, oh my gosh, he just starts shaking really bad. He starts panting. Oh, it's so hard. You can't get him to calm down. I mean, he won't take a treat or anything. He just freaks out. And we've tried like thunder shirts and all that stuff, and it doesn't help. We try to turn on like calming music. It's like he just senses it, you know? So, I don't know. Oh, too much. All right, let me sand the edges of the paper. Okay, so here's the sweater without the buttons so far. Oh, you're at the airport, Angie? It looked like y'all were having so much fun. Did you get a tattoo? I saw people getting tattoos. Okay. Okie dokie. I am still going to do the top of his hat black because he's going to have the black snowman hat. But the brim will be different. Okay. I don't know, maybe I could do it different. I'm gonna hold off on that part. Okay, I'm gonna dry brush this so I'll have an idea of how light it's going to be. And then I'll decide what color to do the word Frosty. Amanda got a super cute tattoo. What'd she get? I wonder what she got. There we go. Hang on. Okay, I was making sure it wasn't going on real good. And I'm smelling Mod Podge. And I was like, wait. I was like, for a second there, I was like, am I dry brushing with Mod Podge? But I'm not. I had to make sure I wasn't dipping in the Mod Podge. Because I have done that before. Okay. So it did soften it up a lot. And I'm going to take this. Around the edges. When we were at Walmart, they had like a whole shelf, like one aisle. The whole shelf was nothing but like Christmas Village pieces, like all the different little buildings and the lights, like the street lights, and I mean everything. And Greg was like, look, they have a lodge. They had a lodge. It had like a moose head or a deer head. I can't remember. And he was like, look, there's a casino. There's a casino. There was a taco. There was a little village place that said taco I don't know what it said, Taco City or something. So many cute ones. Do any of y'all collect like the Christmas Village stuff? I know there's people that have like the whole village that takes up like a whole room. Then they have like a train and all that stuff. That takes years and years of collecting. Kind of thinking Frosty and white might stand out best. That's just what I'm thinking. Like the letters. Spell out his name. Go over his face one more time. And his body. Okay. And then Frosty. dry brush on these. Okay. Oh, Panda Bear tattoo. Yeah, Diane, go have a good time. We will see you later. Thanks for hanging out. Okay, got that. I'm gonna do a little white on here. All right, I think. All right, I just have to decide what color to do the top of his hat, and then we're good, okay? Because look, he's gonna have, let me show you what he's gonna look like. So he's gonna have the little brim on his hat. Then he's gonna have a little greenery on the edge of his hat, a little holly, and then the holly berries, and then the bluebird, which I gotta finish the bluebird. The little bluebird's gonna be back there behind the thing. Isn't that cute? So I think I will do black because it's gonna be hidden for the most part. There's gonna be a lot going on there. So just do a little black on there. See, I just take this and cut that off. And start over. All right, I'm gonna start gluing stuff in place, and then I'm gonna start putting it onto the sign. Get some glue. Okay, so his hat. Okay, I'll pull back up here. Boarding in 3 minutes. Well, have a good flight, Angie. Thanks for stopping by. It's probably a long flight from California to Tennessee. Of course, Amanda's going from California to South Carolina. It's a long flight, too. California's just a long way from us over here on the East Coast. Okay. Hey, Tony Lynn. Was it freezing up on you? Yeah, sometimes if you leave and come back, it does help. Mine does that too. All right, I'm gonna give him some little, or her, him or her, some little pink cheeks too. I'm gonna mix a little pink with the white. Some little pink cheeks. You can barely see them. get, I want to paint the beak on the bird. Nothing fancy, just a little color on there. And then a little dot for the eye. Okay. I'm going to do a little snow on the edge of the hat. Just like that. Okay. All right, I think we can start gluing it down. All right, so you can still see, I don't know if y'all can see it, the outline of the word Frosty and the outline of the snowman. I'm just going to glue everything in place. It shows you exactly where to put it. Let's see this a little more. Okay. Let's see. It says the bottom of his body, it's just like the little very bottom of him is white. I'm just going to take a little bit of the blue that's left on my little sponge and just barely hit the edges. Just to give it a little shadow. Kind of a little outline. If I can see it very good. You can barely see it. But it's there. Okay, so go there. I'll probably do the same thing to his face. Just the edges. Okay. All right, let's glue them on. So cute. I kind of feel like it's a girl, snow girl. All the floral and the pink. It's just so cute. All right, and like I said, I accidentally cut this one's, the nose was just supposed to be scored because it comes with a nose, but I accidentally cut out the nose, plus you have the nose, so I'm just gonna fill in the little hole with one of them and then put the other one on top. It's just so it will be layered, kind of 3D. So one just goes down in there. If you get this, yours should be, you should just get one because you shouldn't have a hole in his face where his nose goes. There. Glue his sweater. I still gotta do his buttons, but I might do them green because there's green. This is the sweater. Or red, I don't know. Or black. I could do black to match his hat. Oh, it's so cute. Y'all still with me? Oops. I love snowmen too. Thanks, Lori. Thanks for hanging out. Have a great weekend. Okay. Little blue. And you do want to make sure if you're going to be using this with that interchangeable frame, make sure any pieces that you have right at the edge don't overlap because it might interfere with it popping into that frame. Because these are cut to fit in that frame. And if it hangs over just a little, it might get in the way. It shouldn't. It's a top layer, but you don't want it sticking over too far. Okay, so here's where we're at so far. All right, I am going to do those little buttons black. Let's see. Okay. Buttons are black. All right, I'll put the letters, spell out Frosty. Thank you, Chrissy. Okay, Patricia, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Y'all, I know it's what, 5:30. I gotta figure out what we're gonna do for dinner. I think I'm gonna do something easy like like corn dogs. It's Saturday, why not, you know? Greg's watching football. I think Georgia's playing Auburn. So that's like a big game for us here in Georgia. They're big rivals. I feel like corn dogs are good football food. They're easy. Okay, let's see. Okay, and the F. And we'll start putting the bird. We're almost done. We'll put the bird on his hat. All right, so I'm gonna put the bird first. We'll put the bird over here. Then the holly. Let's do it this way. And then the holly berries. It's looking so cute. Okay, and then, okay, I got buttons. Just gonna stick these on. And then the snowflakes. And the snowflakes have, there's 2 big snowflakes and then 3 small snowflakes. The big snowflakes have a little heart that go in the middle. So let's do the buttons. One. Right, big snowflakes. These right in the middle. And then I'm just going to spread the little ones around the word Frosty. And we're done. Let's see. We'll pop it in that frame. Now it comes with a little easel, or you could just, you know, lean it somewhere. But it also fits in that interchangeable frame. I think it'll look really cute in that frame. Okay, let's see this. I don't have much blue on here. I was trying to hit the edges of the snowflakes. I should have done that before I put them on. And then the word Frosty. Should have did that before I glued them in place. But it's okay. Okay. All right, let me do real quick. Okay, he's done. Okay, what do y'all think? Isn't he cute? His little floral, her little floral sweater, and her fancy little hat. So cute. Okay, let's pop her in too. Like I said, it comes with an easel, but where's my easel? I think I moved my easel over there. I did. Let's pop her into this frame. So, like I said, right now I've got my pumpkin spice. Because you can get these little signs, all the different signs fit in here. We're going to pop him in here. Or her. We're going to pop her in here. Do I put this down? Okay. So, isn't that cute? Even the frame looks kind of feminine. It looks kind of girly. I love it. She's so sweet. Okay, so I don't know. I need to go back and look, but there's 3 of these signs. There's this one that says Frosty. There's one that says Winter, and there's one that says Burr. And they're all 3 different snowmen. One has a scarf. Well, the other 2 have a scarf instead of a sweater. But I need to make sure. But they all fit in this frame, and they're the frame's in my shop for sure. It's the large rectangle scallop, and then there's a square one. It's smaller and it fits the square signs, not the rectangular signs. So I'll go back and check because I don't know. This one was in my pop-up sale, but I didn't see it in there, so I'll have to go back and check. Maybe I missed it. Okay, but thank y'all for hanging out with me. I just want to show that one more time. I'll snap a picture of this and post it. Isn't it cute? Oh, I lost y'all. Okay. All right. But y'all have a great rest of your weekend. I will be back on here. I don't know if I'm on here tomorrow. I'll have to go back and check my schedule and see if I'm scheduled in any events. But if I don't see you between now and then, y'all have a great weekend, and I'll see you soon. All right. Bye, y'all.